Oh honey, the drama is real, and so is the FBI evidence. Imagine FBI raid sirens, gavel slams, and breaking news flashing across your screen. Yup, we're diving deep into the shocking cases where our beloved Real Housewives were caught faking their wealth, with some even ending up in federal prison. From Jen Shah's telemarketing scandal to Erika Jayne's money trail, this tea is piping hot. Grab your popcorn, bestie, because the receipts are coming out. Let's kick things off with Salt Lake City's resident queen, Jen Shah. When Jen first graced our screens, she gave us everything. Lavish parties, designer outfits, and a ski chalet that screamed money, money, money. Remember when she boasted about spending 6 figures on her weekly glam team? Iconic, until it wasn't. Behind all the glam and private jets, the FBI was quietly building a case. In March 2021, they swooped in for her arrest during filming. Yes, the arrest scene.
Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Jen Shah has been sentenced to 6.5 years behind bars. The reality TV star pleaded guilty last year in connection to a telemarketing scheme that allegedly scammed elderly people out of thousands of dollars. Shah will be subject to 5 years of supervised release once she gets out of jail.
Turns out Jen's empire was built on a fraudulent telemarketing scheme that targeted vulnerable elderly victims. Girl, what? Court documents revealed shocking details, millions stolen, countless victims, and a lifestyle built on lies. And get this, the infamous Shah Chalet? Yeah, it wasn't even hers. It was a rental. Add to that her designer goods being seized by the feds, and we've got a case of reality versus reality TV at its finest. From flaunting wealth to facing a 6-year prison sentence, Jen's story is straight out of a Netflix crime drama. Next up, Beverly Hills' Erika Jayne. She's always been about expensive tastes, from $40,000 a month glam squads to jet-setting around the world. Who could forget her palatial Pasadena mansion or her unapologetic "I'm rich, deal with it" attitude? But behind the Louboutins and Birkin bags, there was a whole lot of shady business going on. When Erika's husband, Tom Girardi, was hit with lawsuits exposing a massive fraud scheme, the house of cards came tumbling down. The allegations: Tom was siphoning settlement funds meant for widows, orphans, and victims of tragic accidents. Meanwhile, Erika's name was dragged into the mess as reports claimed $25 million of Girardi Keese's money funded her lavish lifestyle. Court documents exposed the glamorous facade, showing how their wealth was built on other people's pain. And while Erika denies knowing anything, her downsized life and ongoing legal battles have made it clear. The glam comes at a cost, darling. Remember Dana Wilkie from RHOBH, the one who casually bragged about her $25,000 sunglasses like it was no big deal? Turns out, she should have saved those coins because her life behind the scenes was far less fabulous. Dana declared bankruptcy in 2014, and not long after, she was arrested for fraud. Talk about living beyond your means. And then there's Taylor Armstrong. Oh, Taylor, sweetie. Who could forget her $60,000 birthday party for her daughter, Kennedy? It was iconic, but also raised eyebrows. Like, where was all that money coming from? Well, the answer was not great. Taylor's late husband, Russell, was involved in business fraud, leaving Taylor with mountains of debt after his passing. Even the luxurious homes we saw on screen, rentals. The truth always comes out, doesn't it? After all this drama, Bravo had to tighten the reins. Word on the street is that the network now requires stricter vetting for potential cast members. We're talking financial audits, background checks, and contracts with clauses to prevent faking wealth. Even Bravo execs have admitted they want to avoid another Jen Shah-level scandal. So, what's the latest tea on these infamous housewives? Jen Shah is currently serving her prison sentence, but in true Jen fashion, she's making headlines even behind bars by reportedly teaching fitness classes. Talk about a plot twist. Erika Jayne, on the other hand, is still knee-deep in lawsuits, hustling to make her comeback while adjusting to life in a more modest rental after years of living large. Meanwhile, Dana Wilkie has taken a step back from the spotlight, keeping a low profile following her legal troubles. And Taylor Armstrong? She's bouncing back beautifully with a new husband, a fresh perspective on life, and even a spot on Real Housewives' Ultimate Girls Trip. It seems like some of these ladies are determined to turn their drama into a second chance. So, bestie, what have we learned? Behind the glitz and glamour of the housewives lies a world of secrets, scandals, and sometimes straight-up fraud. Faking wealth might work for a while, but the truth always catches up. Who do you think wore the biggest fake it till you make it crown? Let's gossip in the comments.